Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm creating an art journal page in the Dina Wakley Media Journal, and I have already some texture on the page. I used some, I believe it was Crackle paste with a stencil from Stencil Girl, and the Crackle paste is not really a Crackle paste. It doesn't get too many cracks, and I will definitely not buy it again, but it's a nice texture paste. And here you see me already coloring in the background with the Distress Crayons, and I also used the Gelatos. Before I have added the texture paste, I primed the pages with Aqua ground. I found out that this works best in this journal. So if you don't use any primer on the pages, any kind of watercolor will immediately sink into the paper, and so you don't have the chance to blend it very well. I'm using just a brush and water and blend the Gelatos and the Distress crayons. There is almost no difference, I think, between these crayons. It's the same stuff and it doesn't matter which ones you're using. The mint I've used was a Gelato, and this is one of their metallic line, and it's really pretty because it has a nice shimmer. When you're working with the crayons, be a little bit careful not to mix the warm and cool tones too much, or the complementary colors especially, so you don't create mud. If you don't have Gelatos or Distress crayons, you could easily use the Neo colors or the scribble sticks for this technique. I have always close-up images of my projects over on my blog, and you will find a link in the description box. While the page is still wet, I go in with a black watercolor pencil and add some scribbly marks. I have dried the page with my heat tool, and now I go in with some background stamping. I'm using my brand new stamp set, the Mixed Media Marks. All my new sets are still 10% off in the store, and I told you in the videos before that I am not able to ship to the US, to Canada, or to Australia at the moment because the German Post blocked a lot of countries outside Europe. There are many, and I have a list on my website. I hope that everything will be back to normal soon, and I promise that I will make another sale as soon as everything is back to normal. I have linked up some other videos in the top right corner info box of the video screen where I have also used some of the new stamps. I'm using some different inks to stamp the background. I used a lot of black, and I believe I used a gray tone for the grid stamp. And here you see me using an olive green that matches the colors of the background really well. Before I'm placing my main image, I add some black color splatters to the background. You know that this is one of my favorite techniques. Today I used just that black watercolor pencil with a wet brush and sprinkle some splatters onto the page. I heat set the splatters quickly with my heat tool, and here you see the focal point that I have already prepared. The flower stamp is also from the new release, and I've stamped it to watercolor paper, and I also used watercolors to color it in. And here I've created kind of a vase or something for the flower to sit in, and I've just used some scrap papers and glued them together and added some stamping. I'm using some wet glue to stick everything down. To finish up the page, I'm just adding the sentiment. It also comes with the flower stamp set, and I've embossed it in white to black cardstock. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you a wonderful Sunday. See you soon. Bye!